Very true.
How does that not sound like anything other than what it is?
Mhm.
They were looking to infect the jury pool as early as possible.
Real life. If it ain't real life, it ain't acting.
If it ain't real life, just ain't real life street stars. You know what time it is.
Do you think his lawyers suggest? I mean, do you think that's just Diddy hubris, or like what was that as far as him just saying, "I'm going to record this whole process
I don't.
of
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah for because technical lawyer will tell you to probably go against that because this documentary to me doesn't exist if this it doesn't well it might still exist but this footage the way it starts off the fact that the executive producers 50 Cent the fact that that they have this footage and however they got it the fact that it exists is like Diddy why would you even start recording this like why would you even give us this leverage to even put this thing out please give us your take.
Leverage.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't call it leverage but go ahead.
Well, the whole point of him filming this whole thing was because I'm sure that he planned on doing his own documentary. This is an extreme narcissist you're talking about. Extreme. He's sitting there with feds an eye shot away from his hotel suite, filming his hotel room. And he's looking at them and he's filming them right back. He's literally saying in certain parts, yeah. Make sure you're filming all of this because we need to get some, some cutaway shots.
That's wild. That's wild.
No, he was literally, did nobody pay attention to that?
Oh, I saw it. I saw it.
Like he said, yeah. Make sure you're filming all of this. We need this for cutaways. Like you're sitting here collecting footage, like a director, like an AD.
It, what does that say to the cameraman that can anybody be bought or he said the cameraman said he recorded all this for Diddy and then of course Diddy
Yeah,
got locked up so
yeah. Then he got locked up and he didn't get paid. That's a lot of people seem to have that experience.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Dealing with Combs Enterprise. They come in and they work and they don't get paid.
Oh yeah. Oh, we gonna build up to it real quick.
Yeah. So he was able to sell that footage to whomever he chose. The question is, how did anybody know about it? Like that's the thing. Like that's the part that it's so funny because people they get so excited. But when you've got a lawyer like Mark Agnafilo who is orchestrating your possible surrender, because as you heard him say in the beginning of the documentary, he was very clear. It's almost the middle of September and there's no indictment. As you heard Diddy say, I've been an exemplary client like you've asked. You said I've been an excellent client. I came here. I did everything you asked me to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're literally having this conversation.
Yeah, in that conversation, Diddy was worried about the outlook of the public versus the
The
victims and things like.
outlook of the public. Oh, he was worried a lot more than that.
Mhm.
You don't think? He
Oh yeah.
literally sat there and said, we need comms. He's sitting there talking like an evil dictator. We need comms. We need a way into this conversation. We're losing, he said. We're losing. Losing what?
Come on.
What were you losing? But the key words that he said that were so important were, we need to be able to be speaking to the potential jurors. said, you might only be the guy that watches CNN, but there's 9 billion people in the world, and 7 billion of them are on Instagram or TikTok. We need to have control of that. He said we need to know how these potential jurors are thinking.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said.
Facts.
So what does that mean? He hadn't even been arrested yet. He hadn't even been taken into custody yet. Damian Williams hadn't come forward yet with a list of the charges that they were charging him with and what they were taking him to trial for. That didn't happen until December.
Mm-hmm.
So once again, they were losing. Losing what? Losing at what? We need to have control of comms. We need to make sure that we know how the potential jurors are thinking.
Very true.
How does that not sound like anything other than what it is? They were looking to infect the jury pool as early as possible. They were hoping to infect the jury pool, to see a lawyer sitting on the phone, having a conversation with a man who was about to be charged with some of the most heinous acts known in recent history for a public figure.
Does that make him a megalomaniac? Just for him to think that he has that kind of control before even getting arrested? Like, I'm going to control this
What do you mean?
whole
What do you
narrative.
mean to think? To think? What do you mean to think that he has that kind of control? Look at what happened. Look at the outcome.
Hey.
What did I say to you guys? Who can these people run to? You can't go to the boss because the boss is screwing you. Look at Aubrey O'Day. The boss's boss don't care. You could go to the police, all bought and paid for, and even if you get a special prosecutor like Damian Williams, they can just be reassigned to another case. And then Maureen Comey comes in. We can't even begin to talk about that jury. We can't even begin. Not yet. We got so much more to discuss, don't we?
We got so much more to discuss. And as we delve deeper, first
Look
and
at what
foremost,
happened. I want you to think about that. Look at what happened from that. See, and this is why this documentary is I'm not calling it a documentary. I'm calling it a mockumentary. That's what I call it.
no, not Spinal Tap.
I call it a mockumentary. I feel like this whole thing is mocking me. That's how I feel about it. It's wild. But go ahead.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Stars, nigga. Move. Hey.